everybody, and welcome back to this channel. I know I haven't posted anything in like a while. I hope this isn't moving too much. I'm like on the couch and there's dogs walking around, and also because I'm talking, it's moving. I hope it's not too shaky. If you've read this title, you are correct. We're having a little sit down chat with me because there's just stuff I want to update you guys on, and just talk and sit down with you guys pretty much. So this is a little bit of change of scenery. That is obviously not one of my dogs, and this is obviously not my home. This is a cute little background drop thing. I'm currently dog sitting. I'm dog sitting two different houses. One is for my cousin, and this is her friend's house. They're out this weekend. I wanted to sit down in front of my bookshelf, but that's another thing I'm gonna talk with you guys. But if you just give me a second, I will get to the point of this video. Like I had said in the beginning of this video, it's been a little bit since I've been posting on YouTube. It's been kind of sporadic and kind of declined a little bit. I think recently there's only been, bless you. I think recently there's only been like 2 videos that I posted. And I mean, I think even when I started this channel, I wasn't posting a lot. Had a lot of ideas for this channel. A lot of them didn't come to fruition due to a lot of different things, and especially right now. So I guess I can start with a little bit of update. I think most of you or some of you know that I was a college student. I mean, I'm still a college student, but right now I just started a full-time job. I'm very lucky, very grateful that the full-time job that I have is in healthcare and around in the area of what I was going to college for. I think I had mentioned to you guys that I had finished all of my, what is it called? Not prereqs. Yeah, a lot of my prereqs I had already finished, and I was just waiting to get into the program. But unfortunately, there's always like a ton of students applying for this program, and usually you get extra points for certain things. So one of them was if you had 1 or 2 years of medical experience or a college degree, which of course I don't have any of those. And it was kind of hard to get into this program. Like I said, extremely lucky that I got this full-time job. And they know that I am wanting to get into this college program. So that's pretty awesome. This job is like a 10-hour work schedule. It's a 10-hour work schedule from Monday through Friday, and like the only time I get like time for myself is like the 2 weekends, the 2-day weekends pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much what work-related things have been going on. I don't usually get to sit down and film. Another thing that I wanted to mention was that my room is just not checking the vibes right now. I think I have mentioned this before, I'm not entirely sure, but I do have anxiety and depression. The anxiety I've had for a long time, since I was a kid. It's been like up and down, where either I'm totally fine or sometimes I'm just not really into socializing, I guess I could say. Really anxious when I go out in a big, like large crowd. Super comfortable with talking about this because it's just something I've always dealt with. The depression thing has been new. I think I had it a little bit before COVID had hit. And my doctor did mention like a lot of younger people, or mostly everybody, has been getting depression after COVID, which I totally understand why you would. But it's just a lot of new symptoms that I'm like, that I was kind of already like, is this connected to this? And then when I got diagnosed with it, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. But mine isn't, and it's really weird. I need to go to a therapist, okay? I just got this full-time job, so I have insurance now. I just haven't had the time to sit down and look for like a therapist, really. I guess because I just have so much questions of like how to really deal with it. Even though I know medication you take, which I've been taking, but I just feel like there's a lot more questions that I have about certain things because I don't really have bad thoughts, which I'm very lucky on that part. it's just a lot of, I sleep a lot, not really into some of the things that I'm usually into, such as like reading and video games and some other stuff that I'm really into, like anime and stuff, that I just have not been doing. I think I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos. Haven't watched any book talk videos. It's only been like streaming videos, like Twitch streamers, and it's like can vary from different topics and like different other YouTube videos. I don't really know how to explain it. Anyway, that's just what I've been doing, is like binging those things, especially because they could be an hour or two long, and it also gives me like time to watch it and then scroll on my phone. And those are the two things I've only been doing. And it's in the moment, it feels really great. Like you're like, oh, okay, I want to do this, and then like my eyes burn because I've been staring at a screen for so long. And that's pretty much all I do on my free time. Like when I get home from a 10-hour shift and I have 3 hours left to eat and have downtime and take a shower and then go back to sleep. And it's really not good for me right now. And I'm sure it's not really good for my mental health. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with as well. So the point of me telling that was with the whole depression, anxiety thing, I get very anxious. And when stuff starts to pile up in my room, that also makes me anxious. So then it's like a cycle, which again is something I should go to therapy for, to learn how to deal with. So yeah, a lot of clothes and shoes everywhere. So that just makes me like, just being in a room that's cluttered makes me not want to be in that room or even film anything in it, because it's just so embarrassing. Like I can talk about it, but I would never want to show anybody, because I think that's very embarrassing to show like a pigsty of a room. So that's what I'm having to deal with right now. Then on top of that, I keep moving this darn phone. I apologize. On top of that, I got a bunk bed in December or November. And I think I kind of showed you guys when I was doing my like bookshelf tour. And I hate this bunk bed. I don't know how to describe it to you. Well, one thing I would say, do not get a bunk bed if you are an adult and you don't have high ceilings, okay? I'm gonna say that now. Because literally I have the whole good setup. It's just that I don't have high ceilings. And where my head is supposed to go, my ceiling fan's right there. And I've already decked myself in the forehead with the ceiling fan once, and I like almost had a full-on concussion. I had a little bit of a concussion, but it wasn't full-on, luckily, though it could have. And it sucked. So I have to like, there's a hole to climb into the bunk bed. That's where my head has to be. So I have to go like a full 360 to be able to get in and out of my bed. And it sucks. I literally have to go through a whole obstacle of climbing the stairs to then get onto my bed and do a 360 to lay correctly on it. And it just sucks. And then like, because there's stairs, it's like I got an IKEA like kid storage bin thing. So it's kind of like an actual stair instead of a ladder. And it has open space for me to put stuff on top of it. I also got a chair for my bookshelf area, making room for me to put stuff on top of it. And it's a never ending cycle. And then my lighting sucks in my room, and I want to film videos, but also I can't film videos because I don't want to film it in there. And it's just not a good cycle. And I need to do something to break the cycle, because it's only going to keep getting worse at this point. So yeah, a little bit of why I haven't been filming. And the second part for why I haven't been filming, I think if you kind of notice this, it's not an ear pod. This is a cotton swab. So for the last 3 weeks, this month, or not even this month, I've had it since last month. For the last 3 weeks, I've been coughing nonstop. The first week that I had the cough, I had started working. It had been a little bit since I started working, but there was a patient that came in and he had COVID, and we were like really up and close with him. And so I was thinking it was COVID, Went to CVS during like a lunch break. Came out negative, luckily. But when it just kept, I was still coughing and still not feeling good at all. Like, it was really bad. I was thinking it was, at first I was thinking it was allergies before I even thought it was COVID. But it just got so bad, and that's what made me think it was COVID. And then when I got a negative and I still wasn't feeling good, I scheduled a little bit of an urgent care visit. And when I went in, she pretty much told me like, oh, it seemingly looks like you're teetering on like upper respiratory, or was it upper respiratory or sinus infection? I think it was upper respiratory. It was either one of those. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't want that to happen. So I had been taking all my medication. I had took extra medication that I picked up for allergies and congestion that I picked up at a CVS with my prescription. Been having a lot of water, been trying to sleep well, just doing everything that I needed to do. Still continued to cough. And then I think this third week, in the middle of the week, I was starting to stop coughing. And then it came back, the cough came back, except this time my previous cough was very wet and mucusy. Like, it seemed like I was trying to get out a lot of the mucus. And then when the cough came back, it was very dry. I had kind of a sore throat. It was a little bit weird. Like, I guess a scratchy throat, because you know when it's dry and you just physically cannot keep talking. It wasn't like that. So I think it was more of a scratchy kind of thing. And I was like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. And then it came to the weekend, which is this weekend, where I was supposed to dog sit. But then I wasn't feeling so well Friday. And I was just like, okay, if it gets a little bit worse or it continues, I'm going to go to the urgent care again. So where I'm at, I'm not near home. So I'm not near one of the urgent cares that I've been going to. So I had to find a new one that was in my insurance. And it wasn't bad at all. It was a really good experience. But he pretty much told me, I did some tests and I talked to him, and the physician pretty much told me that I have bronchitis. And I was like, okay, I don't know how we got from teetering on a upper respiratory infection. Well, I guess, but I think it was a sinus infection that she said. I don't know. But anyways, I was like, okay, I guess. Like, I was taking care of myself, so I don't know how I ended up getting bronchitis, but whatever. Then the CVS, I'm not in the area that I'm usually at. So I knew there was like 2 CVSs. I did not know that one of them was inside a Target, unbeknownst to me. And then apparently they were out of stock there. So then I had to go to the other CVS. I wasn't able to do until today, which is Sunday. So I hadn't taken any of my medications that I needed to. And yesterday, when I talked to the doctor, I was starting to have like a little bit of a muffling in my ear. It wasn't too bad. It was just very slight. And I was thinking it may have been, what's it called? Like, a buildup of earwax. I'm very scared of putting cotton swabs in my ear, so I won't really do that. I'll try to I know it's really weird, and I don't know the correct way of how you're supposed to clean your ears. But I'll get a cotton swab and I'll do the outside of it, and then I'll because I have nails, I'll put my nail in there. I won't go all the way. It's just a little bit. And I would pick it. I know it's really gross. But I would usually wash my hands. I promise you guys. Anyways, I digress. So I was thinking it was just a buildup of earwax. Especially because for work, if we're doing computer stuff, we'll have our earphones on. And so I'll have my little earbud on. Only on one ear. But I was thinking it was happening on this one. But he looked at it, he said that he could see through it and it looked fine. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just me. Then I woke up this morning, and my ear hurt. And I was kind of wondering, like, why does my ear hurt so much? It was more like the outside of it. And I Googled it and it said like, oh, if you sleep on one side of your head for so long with a hard pillow, excuse me, that it can irritate your ear. And I'm not in my home, so it's not my regular pillow. I'm in a guest bedroom. And so I was like, okay, well, that probably is what it is. Then like an hour goes by and my ear starts to muffle. Like worse than it did yesterday. And it was like, it literally sounds, if I take this off, it sounds like there's a cotton swab in it. I only have it in here because it feels weird when this pressure of this cotton swab is not there. And that's why I have it in there. So yeah, I had to go back to the urgent care. It was a whole new different staff that I was talking to at the same location. Still very good experience. And he looked at my ear and pretty much told me I have an ear infection. There's pus on my eardrum and it hurts inside my ear. So went again back to CVS to go pick up my prescription, more prescriptions. So yeah, that's pretty much how this weekend is going. And that's why I'm filming here, because if you follow me on Instagram, do not mind my greasy hair. I did not wash my hair last night because there was no shampoo. Because I should start bringing shampoo with me every time I dog sit. But I don't, because I don't have like those travel size stuff, which I really need to start buying. Anyways, what was I saying? And if you guys follow me on Instagram, and you would have saw me in the same outfit, the same scenery, that on my story that I posted like 5 minutes from this video that I'm recording right now, I pretty much said that I didn't feel good, and so I'm not going to film today in this nice scenery that I was behind or in front of. But you see, this is probably the only time I would get to film anything. I'm in a quiet-ish house with a really cute background, really nice lighting. I don't have a really good phone setup, kind of, but it's kind of cozy, I think. So I thought, why not film? I still don't feel good, but you must, what's the word? Prevail? I don't know how to use that word. Anyways, you read so much and you still can't use words. And this is an example of that. You'll never be quite smart no matter how much you read. You still won't know how to talk correctly when you read. Another thing that I was going to talk about in this video is my reading slump. I talked about it when I was talking about the anxiety and depression. I don't know if this is the anxiety or depression, a part of that, or what's going on right now. I have like the need to like continue to buy books, and it's especially bad because now I have like really good money coming in, but I shouldn't spend any money because my bookshelves are full. My room's chaotic, so there shouldn't be any more books coming onto my bookshelf. And especially because all those books that are on my bookshelf have not been read. I've had some of those books for a while now. I kind of recently rearranged them because there's nothing, I don't know, you ever get in the mood when it's like late at night and you have earphones in, listening to some really good music, and you're like, I'm just going to completely reorganize my bookshelves. And that's pretty much what I did. They're no longer rainbow color. They're just, I think I have a lot of books that are, I guess, in a series, a lot of the romance ones. And so I put them all together. I kind of like put the series together, then a couple of miscellaneous books, and then the series, and then miscellaneous and continuous. I guess I could show you when I get back home, but it's not spectacular or anything like that. And then I also had like some books that I had for a long time, but they're much bigger series. And I took the manga out, like the 5 books of manga that I had in one of the shelves, and I put all those books that were hiding up there so that I could see it, so that I can go ahead and read them because they need to be read and off my shelves already. But yeah, like I said, it's like I'm not reading any books, but I want to buy more books. And I want to, especially because I have a Kindle right now, I just want to keep buying books. And I shouldn't buy any books. It's the whole issue. I should not be buying any books because I have not been reading any of them. I literally have I bring books with me when I have the free time and I don't read them. So I have no idea what's going on with that. I think it's been, how many months in? We're in the fifth month of this year. I've read like 3 books this year. And that's crazy to me. I won't say I'm like the best reader in general. Like, I don't get a lot of reading done in general, even on like good days. But this is just really bad. I think I had a higher goal from last year. I don't think I'm gonna reach it if I've only read 3 books in this like last 5 months. It's a little bit crazy. Another little update, because I don't know how long ago I got a Kindle. I think it's been like a few months. I didn't buy a brand new Kindle because I wasn't sure that I was gonna like having a Kindle. So I bought it secondhand off of like Facebook Market. It was from an older lady, and I shouldn't have done that because I paid way more than I should have and what the person was asking for, but she was very far away. And what she was asking for was really cheap. Then I was like, oh, well, I'll buy it, thinking that because it's through Facebook Market, she's going to ship it through Facebook Market. But no, she did not do that for whatever reason, because Facebook Market has a buyer's protection. So I don't know why she didn't do that. Anyways, I even tried to explain it. It went over her head. And I paid more than I should have because she did like a $10 flat rate USPS, like US Postal Service. And yeah, it was ridiculous. Anyways, especially when it came in and I found out there was something wrong with it. Really upset. You are on top of it because it's like my little thing. So I hope it doesn't mess with it too much. We'll see. I hope not. Okay, I messed with it a little bit, but I fixed it. So let me show you the Kindle outside of the case that I have. If I can get it. I have like 2 cases, but I'm gonna explain that later. Anyway, so this is the Kindle. This is the, what's it called? The Paperwhite. The 2018, whatever the Paperwhite 10th generation is. I think this is the 2018 one. This is just a regular black one, as you can see. So the damage that I saw on this one that I had bought secondhand, there's like, you see here, it's pilling, or it pilled on the corners. Not happy about that, with how much I ended up paying for it. But it's cheaper than $100 or $90, I think the Paperwhite is. So yeah, I wanted to buy this, like I said, because I wasn't sure I wanted a Kindle Paperwhite. If you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I have like an iPad mini, like a really old iPad mini, that I gave to my mom. She didn't want it anymore, or she thought she was gonna use it as a notepad thing, but it didn't work out like that for her, so she gave it back to me. And that's what I was using to read Kindle. The only issue is that whenever I would read at night or anything like that, the light from it just bothers my eyes so much that I had to stop doing that. I still use it to read stuff like, was it Booknado? Not Booknado. There's a book app where like, authors, if you sign up for their newsletters, they give you like a free ebook. Book bundle? Not book bundle. I cannot for the life of me think of what this app is called. But that's where you open the books at, and I have that app, and I have the NetGalley. Yeah, NetGalley, and then I have some other ways to get books that I'm not gonna say out loud because I don't want to be liable for anything. So not gonna say what those things are, but yeah, so where I had those books at, and so they're still on there on was it the Apple Books? So yeah, because I had that iPad mini, I didn't know if I wanted a Kindle, and because I don't know, it's just a different format. You see how like the screen is? I didn't know if I would like that or not. And also because, was it last year? For my mom's birthday, we went to Cancun. I have a whole vlog on that on this channel. Or it was a year before that. I can't remember. Miss it though. Those vibes were really awesome. It was just like chill, little drinks, food. It was amazing. Anyway, so I brought the iPad mini with me, and it sucked to read outside. So I heard that this was really great to read outside, especially with the glares, which if you have it, you can kind of see the glare, but you can still read the text a little bit, which I think is pretty awesome. The only thing I don't like about this is that it always has this. I never get ads. Well, I do get ads. Sorry. I never get like a full screen of like a book that I've read or have on my Kindle on the, what's it called? The front page on the lock screen. It's like a 50-50, and sometimes it's books that I've already read, and there's not a lot, and then it's like the two same ones that I've already read, and it won't show the other ones. So you saw the black screen, right? And that was it off, and then this is it on. So right now it has the X Effect, which is a book series. I've only read book 2, and I have book 1 from Amazon Prime on here. Can you even hear me? I keep putting my hands in my face because the couch is in my way. Anyway, so I don't know what book that is, and I just did that, and I keep dropping it. Okay, anyways, I was going to show you. See, it doesn't show anything. It's so weird. I'm going to turn it back on, and then it gives me another book recommendation. But I thought it usually like has like a full screen. It doesn't just show you like a little, I don't know how this thing works. Anyway, so that's the only thing, but I don't really pay attention to it that much. But yeah, and this is my little home screen. Oh, let's go to my library. This is my library. I bought a lot of books recently because there was like a lot of really good e-book sales. I have a lot of books that I had on my wish list for a while, all on here. I think if you've had Paperwhite, or you had it or you still have it, scrolling and like going through things are a little bit slow. I've heard that the new one's really fast, but it's bigger than this one, and I kind of like the size of this a little bit. I know it's a little bit smaller, and I have like big hands. Oh, maybe it's not as big. Maybe my hand's like the same size. Oh, it is the same size. Maybe that's why I like holding it. I feel like I'm rambling, and I apologize. That's just how it is with me being sick. I just have like the most foggiest brain. Anyway, so that's how my book reading is. I tried to read a book, which is, if I can get to it, Ruthless Creatures. I don't know how I feel about it on the 10%, but I tried to read it during my lunch break. I've been trying to incorporate reading during lunch breaks, and it's been really hard because I just want to watch videos and not really read anything, because I read a lot of stuff on the computer like half of the day. So it's like, kind of don't want to do that. I just want to watch videos. But anyway, so that's that. And then I have, this is my first not screen protector, oh my goodness, I cannot talk, my case for my Paperwhite. It's like I don't have a screen protector, which I feel like I should have it, but I just don't know how I would feel about a screen protector on here. So I have like a bumper case for the Kindle, and these are my stickers. I have Sailor Moon, what's her name? Something with a P. Luna P? A Luna P. And then a, not Book Outlet. Oh my goodness. I'm losing it slowly. Book of the month. Oh my goodness. I have a Book of the Month sticker that came in like December. So it's like 2 books kissing under a mistletoe. And then I got a Born to Be Fae. I really just put this on here because I had an empty space here, and so I put that on there. Then this Calling Colleen Hoover quote that I've never heard this quote before, but I put it on there because these are stickers from probably Smut. And then this is a bookshelf which says read more read more smut. I don't know how I feel about probably Smut. The stickers are good quality, a little bit big than I would want it. This is usually how big they are, because these are their stickers. These are two different, not genres, two different themed stickers. I think this is like romance, and I think this is fantasy. So I think my one complaint was that when I first got these in the romance one, it took forever to get here. And I did the whole, you try it out first and you get it free, but you pay for shipping, and shipping was $5. So you pay for shipping, so it should be here in like, I don't know, a week or two, and not a month. It took a whole month for me to get these stickers right here. And then it comes in and tells you that the postal stamp was like 20 cents. And you're like, then what did I pay for shipping for? So yeah, there's that. Then there's this pop socket that I got from Dollar Tree. I really like pop sockets when you're reading. It's really good. Whoever came up with that idea, you're so freaking smart. Anyway, so yeah, this is my Kindle. Like I said, this is pop sockets, really great to invest in, or an actual one. I don't know. This one's been good, and this one was only, this has been really good, even though this is from Dollar Tree. Maybe if you just want a custom one, I would probably want pink if I had to redo it. And then the previous one that I had on here was this other one. I had like this art print that I got for free because I didn't win a giveaway, but then they were like, well, because you didn't win, but you're like in the top 10 or 20, we're gonna give you postcards and some other little bookish like items, because I think I got this. Don't know what this is from, by the way. Created for S.E. Anderson's Starstruck series. That's what's on the back. I had a pin that came with it too, and I like poked a hole at the bottom here, if you can see, because it for some reason was delivered from Paris or France or somewhere in Europe and was shipped via like postcard. So it got damaged on the way here, which I don't understand that. Anyway, so this was awesome from probably Smut. This was from the romance one, and it says reading is badass, has a huge heart. See, they're just very big. Like this one's very big, but these are like sizes that I would want. This is from the fantasy collection. It says books are a magical place to be, and it's a really cute sticker. And books make me brave, with this cute sword. And because I didn't want to like tape it down or anything, I kind of did like put that there. And then I had like the stickers like this, a little bit like that. But I was just playing with it, and that's what was on it, because I don't know how to, I don't know how to correctly do stickers on oh my goodness, on cases. So yeah, I did that. I think I should wrap up this video. My throat's getting really dry, so I think this is like the most I've talked all week, pretty much, because I just haven't been feeling good. But it's been great talking to you guys. I think I pretty much got most of everything I had off my chest and what I wanted to talk with you guys about. Yeah, like I said, I hope I get more videos put out. I just need to, my head needs to get in the right place, and so does my room. Because if it doesn't, then I don't have a place to film. I also hope that I read more, because that is also what this channel is for me to read. I really love doing reading vlogs, like seeing how many books I can read in a week or a weekend, and just recording what I read and then sharing my opinions of these books with you, because I've read some really amazing books last year and I love sharing those vlogs with you. But it's been a struggle this year with reading, and it sucks so much to say that, because I love reading. I absolutely love it. I love seeing other people read. I love people talking about books and talking about new books, and I want those new books, but I can't because I'm not reading anything. So yeah, that sucks. I hope that gets solved soon. I don't know what to do about it, but I also saw, I forgot what her name is because I'm recording on my phone. Desi? Is it Desi? She's one of like a booktuber, and she posted like an Instagram and it was book slump diaries, and I'm like, I need to start doing that. It's gonna be all year that I'm gonna be having book slump diaries. But yeah, that's pretty much it that I'm gonna talk about because I need to stop talking. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you felt cozy and, you know, loved the just talking vibes, or me just talking the whole time vibes. Leave like your cozy opinions, cozy book opinions in the comments down below. Whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it. I will try to get to your comments because I've also noticed another bad thing about me on BookTube, other than like not knowing how to film things or actually filming things. I like miss comments because I have multiple, not only do I have multiple Instagram accounts for different interests, but I also have different YouTube accounts for different interests. So I don't get notifications when people comment, and like I miss them, and it's not like till a week later that I'm like, oh, someone commented on a video, oops. And you know, I don't get back to them until then, or like sometimes I feel like I can't comment on the comment, or I can't reply to the comment because it's been a week. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get better at that. I can't guarantee it, but I hope that I can get better at that. So yeah, enough of me rambling because I do that way too freaking much. I'm gonna let you guys go because I know you need your freedom and for me to stop talking. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.